mistakes I made is the reason I'm the man I am right now. So I don't have no past or nothing I'm trying to hide or run from. Like with me, it is what it is. No costumes. And that's why people, they see like, hey, bro, you different, you know?
Like one of your slogans, real is rare.
Yes, sir.
Real is rare. That's so true, man. Speaks high volumes to your character, man. So that's beautiful.
I appreciate it.
With your work, like who are some of the people that inspired you to do what you do? Some of the people that you look at as men or women of stature, of value, that you say, hey, man, that's the model right there. You know what I'm saying? That's who motivates me. That's the torch I'm carrying. That's the light that I want to continue to carry and shining. And who are some of the people that encourage you to do that?
You know, I could say we just spoke about program responses. So I tell everybody the first business owner I knew as a kid and I respected was a man from my neighborhood named Glenn Stewart. He happened to be my best friend's dad, and they own a funeral home called Progressive Funeral Home. So when I was young, I used to look at this man and be like, once I learned what being a business owner was and I actually became a business owner myself, like my respect for Mr. Stewart went to another level, because I was like, you know, man, as a kid, like he the first person that I could just say I remember being a business owner and running that funeral home, and I monitored like all the things he provided for his family, all the things he did for the community, and it made me have a lot of respect for him, the way he conducted business, the way he gave back to the community. I remember one time Peabody basketball team won the championship and some of the players was short on money for rings. I can remember Mr. Stewart contributing and donating to make sure everybody got their, you know, their hardware, and just giving back and being a staple in the community. And I was like, man, that's amazing for me to just say I know this man, and that business been, you know, up and running since I was a child. He brought me in a funeral home one day. This guy that everybody knew was murdered, and he brought us in a funeral home, and he said, I never want y'all to end up here. He said, when people get caught up in gun violence, they end up here on my table being prepared, you know, for their family to see him. And man, when he brought us in to show us that, like, I still see that image to this day, and it always made me have that certain level of fear and respect for gun violence. Like, it was something I never wanted to get into just because of that moment. So, you know, I could say Glenn Stewart, man, was one of my big, like my first people that inspired me. And then outside of him, my two uncles, bro. Like, I think everybody know Reverend Clarence Dupar, my dad's brother, and then my other uncle, my Uncle Sonny on my mom's side. Like, man, like as a man, I don't think you can find a better, like anytime I go somewhere, if people don't know both of them, they know one of them, and they got high respect for both of them. So, you know, those the examples I grew up around, and I really didn't have no excuse or way out as far as saying I never saw a male role model.
I want to ask you that. How important do you think that it is for the youth to have male role models, just positive male examples in the community? And how important do you think that it is for the men that may not be involved to actually get involved?
Man, I think I'm telling you, man, program responses and examples, that's all I've been speaking about the last 3 weeks. Like, I'm ashamed.